Yeah, so what? That's Justin Bieber's horse and carriage. It's got a
That's his
little
new.
still image on that.
That's his new whip. Oh my God. Woo.
So we can clearly tell that Justin Bieber has seen Batman the original, right? And he got inspired, which is fine because the original Batmobile is fire. Um, uh, but yeah, that's an insane car,
Yeah. I don't know. Like people may have differing opinions about this. You know what I mean? I want
as
to
they
know what the
should.
people think. I want to know what the people think. Like, do you guys like this car? Like, you seen the car? You seen the video? Do you guys like this car? So a Rolls Royce, that Rolls Royce that he has just by itself, I know is about $300,000, something like that. Just basic, just without anything added on. So you take that number and then you add on whatever you think that customization made. It's probably close to $1 million car.
Easy.
I would assume. I would assume. But my question when I saw this is, where does Justin Bieber live where there's zero speed bumps and zero potholes? Because I don't know if anybody else is looking at that car, but them little side rims there go pretty much all the way to the ground. So is this like is there a slope on his driveway? Like there's there's just so many
No,
ways this thing can get
these are
crashed.
all valid questions. I see a lot of cars that are extremely low to the ground. Just, cars that you could just buy, right? Expensive cars, but cars you could just buy, not concept cars. And I'm like,
Right.
what are you doing with that? Like you're not driving on Finch with that.
Like they gotta go like you see them go up the speed bump, but they gotta go on like a angle, like they gotta go horizontal to the speed bump before they can go over and then like swerve back that low to the ground.
Yeah, you need like the inspect you ever see that cartoon Inspector Gadget where the car can like grow legs and all that? Like you need some shit like that. Because other than that, how are you really driving it? And that's the thing. And the that's the genius and that's the stupidity of it. Because it is a car after all. It is meant to go from point A to B. Now, we also know the shitty thing with cars is the second you hit the gas and it starts to move, it automatically starts to depreciate in value.
Right,
So if
right,
you
right.
have a one of a kind car, and you're a celebrity and you own it, that car is already going to value, like its value. That's really kind of an investment, I think.
Right. Yeah,
You
that's not
know?
gonna go down. I don't think that's gonna go down. I think this was less though. This car was less about being driven and more about let's work together and let me get some marketing and some advertising out there because this was made by West Coast Customs.
Yeah.
For those who don't know about West Coast Customs, they had their own little TV show for a little bit. They did the Pimp My Ride thing. So that was the company that did Pimp My Ride and all that stuff is kind of how they were got known and everything. They do everybody's cars.
Yeah, they went
So
clearly a long way from putting a fish tank in the back of a Civic um, uh, to this, right? So,
exactly, exactly, exactly.
but I mean,
It looks
honestly,
nice, but it's not. It's not. That's what I was trying to say. Like it looks great. It's a great looking car, but I'm all
no,
about you know practicality. That shit. Where are you driving that?
yeah, it's just not functional. You know what I mean? And I don't see even like when the car was done, they're like, "Yo, Bieber, we got your car." You think Bieber took a Uber and then hopped in the car and drove it home? No, that car was put on like a lift or something like that, and that car was driven to his property, and that is
Yeah,
probably how that car will be transported for the rest of its life or whatever.
yeah. They had to forklift it off of the lift because
Yeah.
there's no way they could take it down the ramp.
Yeah,
I don't see like you know what I mean. So
exactly. Listen, man, viewing public, what are your thoughts on this car? Do you see this as something that he's going to drive? If so, how? What about you? If you had the fundage, if you had the bread, like Justin Bieber bread, would you buy this car? Hmm? Be honest. Two Guys Doing a Podcast, man. As you can see, we cover the important stuff: teachers masturbating in front of kids, and just really expensive cars. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Deuces. Thank you guys so much for watching that video. Don't forget to like and comment. We finally hit our goal of 100 subscribers.
no, we're not done yet though, Chris.
I
Man, we're
guess
trying to
not.
get to 200 subscribers. Okay,
Yes.
so check out these videos over here and make sure you press this button, man. Thank you for the 100. Let's get to two.
Doses.